Now consider the following word problem. In this word problem we can find that this is of a type we have already solved previously, like fare, auto fare, which has a fixed part and then the variable part which depends upon the number of kilometers traveled. So you can check out in the description or you can go for the I button, the link will be given here. Okay, let's move on. So part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days that one has taken food in the mess. Okay, find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Now let us assume that the fixed charges are X rupees and the cost of food will be Y. So let cost or the fixed charge be rupees X and cost of food per day is or equal to rupees Y. Okay. Now from the first situation, this is the first situation and this is the second situation. We can have two situations. We have already written the question in such a way that it can be broken into pieces. From the first situation, we can have the equation. The fixed charge. Okay, the number of days is given to you. So for 20 days. So for 20 days, what will be the total charge? Total charge is rupees 1000. So for 20 days, okay, so the equation will be like this. The fixed charge or the fixed charge plus the equation will be fixed charge plus cost of food per day into number of days. Cost of food per day into number of days. Okay, so number of days into cost of food per day. This item will be equal to the total charge. Okay, so we understand this. So what is fixed charge? For 20 days, the fixed charge is X plus for 20 days. So number of days, so 20 into the cost of food per day, which is Y. Okay, and that is equal to rupees 1000. Okay, so same way for how many days? For 26 days. So 26 days, for 26 days the fixed charge is X plus for 26 days 26Y equal to 1180. Okay, now we can either use elimination method or elimination method would be easier here in this case. So let us see how to eliminate. It is already in the same form, this minus and this minus. So what we have here is X is eliminated. So we have say minus of 6Y equal to 180 negative. So Y will be equal to 180 by 6, so which is equal to 30. Okay, Y. The cost of food per day is equal to rupees 30. Now we shall put that into any one of the equations. Let me take the first equation. This is the first equation, first one, and this is the second one. So from equation 1 we have X plus 20Y equal to 1000. Okay, what is X? I don't know. Plus 20 into what? 30 equal to 1000. Okay, so X plus 2 3 is 600 equal to 1000. So X equal to 1000 minus 600, which is equal to 400. So the cost, fixed charges. What are the fixed charges? Fixed charges equal to rupees X equal to 400, and cost of food per day is equal to rupees Y. What is Y? Y is 30, rupees 30. Okay, so this is your solution. You can pause the video and note the problem. Let us go for the next question. Now let us consider the next problem. The next problem says that fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. So it is a fraction. Okay. So let the fraction be x by y. The numerator is x and the denominator is y. So we need to find the fraction. So we have assumed the fraction. The last line always gives us what to assume. Okay. So the fraction becomes 1 by 3. So the fraction x by y. See, I have extended this thing. It becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. Okay, I'll rewrite this thing, x by y. Okay, and it becomes 1 by 4. It becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator, y plus 8. So x by y plus 8 is equal to 1 by 4, and x minus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 3. These are the two equations which I received. I need to find out x by y. So let us simplify this thing. So I get 3x minus 3 equal to y, and from here we have 4x equal to y plus 8. Okay, so what I have here is 3x minus y equal to 3, and this is 4x minus y equal to 8. I can use elimination method or even substitution method. Let me use the substitution method for solving. Okay, I shall put the value of y from here inside this thing, or let me use the elimination method only. Okay, so this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. Okay, so this is, say, 3x minus y equal to 3, and we have 4x minus y equal to 8. We have 4x minus y equal to 8. Okay, so let me change the signs, minus plus minus, because we need to subtract to eliminate y. So this is minus of x equal to minus of minus 8 plus 3 equal to minus of 5. So x equal to 5. We have already obtained x equal to 5. Now let me take any one of the equations to get value of y. So y will be equal to, from here now y equal to 3x minus 3. So that is equal to 3 into 5 minus 3 is equal to 5 3 is 15 minus 3, that is equal to 12. Okay, so the fraction is the required fraction. See, as soon as, I again repeat, as soon as you complete the problem, as soon as you feel that you have completed, you always go back to the question. You should always go back to the question, read the question, what is asked. Okay, so you have to find the fraction. So what is the fraction? The required fraction is x by y. X by y, which is equal to, what is x? X is equal to 5. So 5 by 12. So 5 by 12 is the required fraction. Okay, pause the video and note the problem. Let us now move on to the next problem. Yes scored 40 marks in a test and getting 3 marks for each right answer, and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each wrong answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? You can pause the video, read the question once, twice, or even thrice. Okay, and then come back, then replay it. Okay, so let us understand. I will be going fast, you can pause the video. Okay, yes scored 40 marks in a test. So total, so this is a situation where there is a test. The test, in that test there were some number of questions, and which is what we need to find out. We need to find out how many questions were there in the test. So obviously here there is an assumption. As the assumption is that the candidate or the person who is writing the test attempts all the questions. So if he doesn't attempt any question, then also he will be given the negative marks. Okay, so that is, there are only two types of questions: the one which he has answered correctly and the ones which he answered incorrectly. So okay, so let us assume that let the number of correctly answered questions be x and the number of incorrectly answered questions be y. Okay, so obviously the total number of questions will be x plus y. So total number of questions is x plus y, which we know, we already know that. Okay, so now what happens is he scored 40 marks. So 40 marks, we're getting 3 marks for each right answer. So if he answered x questions correctly and he got 3 marks for each correct answer, what will be the total marks that he gained using these x questions? So what will be there? So it will be x into 3. So therefore from conditions, from given, which given, say 3 marks for correctly answered questions. So therefore the total marks will be 3x and losing 1 marks for each wrongly answered. So minus 1 into and minus 1 into negative marks will be there. Minus 1 into the number of wrong questions, that is y. So therefore their sum will be equal to 40 marks. Okay, and then the second question or second part. So had 4 marks been awarded for correct answers, so 4x and 2 marks been deducted for the wrong answers, so then he will be getting 50 marks. So 50 marks. So let me simplify this thing further. It becomes, say 3x minus y equal to 40, and this is 4x minus 2y equal to 50. So this equation can be further simplified as 2x minus y equal to 25. So this is the first equation, this is the second equation. Hope you are clear. Now let us subtract or solve it using elimination. Solving using elimination. Okay, how can we solve using elimination? So this is 3x minus y equal to 40 and 2x minus y equal to 25. So subtracting, what we have here is x, this will go, and this is 25 minus 40 is 5 and then 10, so it is 15. So x is equal to 15. Okay, now we will substitute this thing into any one of the equations. So x equal to 15. So number of correctly answered questions is 15 questions correctly. So now number of wrongly answered questions, we need to find out the number of wrongly answered questions. So how can we do that? Let me take this as, say 2 into x, 2x, we know we will take the second equation. We will take the second equation from equation 2, which we have is 2x minus y equal to 25. So what we have here is 2x, 2 into 15 minus y equal to 25. So we have 15 to the 30 minus y equal to 25, and this is equal to y equal to 5. This will give you y is equal to 5. So therefore number of questions equal to x plus y. Okay, number of questions is x plus y. What is x plus y? X plus y, x is equal to 15, x equal to 15 and y equal to 5. So 15 plus 5 is 20. There were 20 questions in the test. There were 20 questions in the test. You can pause the video and note the problem. Okay, now let us look at the following problem. In this problem, it says that there are two places. Places A and B are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. So suppose we have a highway and there are two places. This is place A and we have another place called B here. Okay, now one car starts from A. There is a car here. Okay, this is a car. Okay, so this car starts from A, and another car, there is another car which starts from B. So if both of them start at the same time from these 2 points, and if they move in the same direction, at different speeds. So what are the speeds of the two cars? So let's suppose the speeds of the two cars what is the speed of car A? Let us assume that it is x kilometers per hour. What is the speed of car B? Let us assume that it is y kilometers per hour. Now, if the cars travel in the same direction at different speeds x and y respectively, they meet each other at, if see, this car A is faster than car B, so in that case only they will meet. It is very clear, x is greater than y. It is clear that x is greater than y. They meet at point C. Okay, car at A is faster than car at B, so it will go like this and it will come and meet here. Okay, so this car and this car, so there are two cars, so this is faster, so it will reach here like this. So now up to this place, if they meet, okay, what will be the distance covered? Distance covered by car A in 5 hours. In 5 hours will be equal to, see, distance is equal to, you know that distance is equal to speed into time. Speed into time will be equal to distance. So both the cars travel for 5 hours. Okay, so distance is x, so distance is equal to AC. Okay, so AC is the distance covered by car A. So car A travels a distance of AC, but what is AC? AC is equal to 5x. Why? 5 is the time, 5 hours, and x is the speed. So time into speed is equal to the distance. Same way, what is this? How much distance did car at B travel? It traveled the distance BC. It travels a distance BC. Okay, when they travel a distance, when this car travels a distance of BC, how can we find? It travels at speed y kilometers per hour for 5 hours, so it is 5y. Okay, now from the equation itself, we know that what is AB? What is AB? AB is equal to 100. How can you relate AB, AC and BC? AB, AC and BC can be very easily related, that AC minus BC will be equal to AB. Also AC minus BC, what is AC minus BC? That is equal to AB, which is known to you. Okay, so from here what we get is, see, AC is 5x minus, what is BC? BC is 5y. What is this? AB is 100. So what we get here is 5x minus 5y equal to 100, or we can have x minus y equal to 520. So x minus y equal to 20. So this is the equation, one equation, okay, for moving in same direction. Cars moving in same direction. Okay, this is moving this way, this is moving this way. So you understand the problem. This, I will rub this off and then we will solve the problem again, but you understand the situation first of all. This is the first case. Now the second case is like this. In the second case, what happens is that both of them travels towards each other. They are traveling towards each other. So in that case, cars traveling towards each other. So this is the highway. So this is point A, this is point B. Both of them are at a distance of say 100 kilometers. Okay, and they meet here. They meet at point C. This car will meet. This is the place where they meet. Okay, and here we have another car. They meet at this point. Okay, so here also the same thing. What is the speed? Speed is x kilometers per hour. Here what is the speed? Speed is y kilometers per hour. So what is the distance? Distance. So in case if they meet, they move towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. So therefore car A travelled for 1 hour and reached C, car B travelled for 1 hour and reached C. So they meet at this point C in 1 hour. So both the cars travelled for exactly 1 hour only. So therefore in 1 hour, okay, they will reach. Here it was 5 hours. They moved for 5 hours. So the distance travelled is AC And what is AC? AC equal to 1 into x. 1 into x. Now what is the distance travelled by car at B? That is BC, and that is equal to 1 into y. They travelled for 1 hour, so 1 into y. Okay, so in this case what happens is 100 AB can be obtained. The total distance travelled by both the cars is AB, and AB can be obtained by adding AC and BC. So it is AC plus BC. This is the situation of this problem. Okay, so what we have here is AC plus BC is equal to AB. AC plus BC equal to AB. What is AC? AC equal to x plus what is BC? BC is y. What is AB? AB is 100. So we have the second equation. We have the first equation here. So we can solve these two equations. Okay, fine. Now let us go for the normal problem. This is you know how to solve the problems. Okay, so these are the two equations. If you solve these two equations, you get the different speeds. Okay, now let us understand the normal way of writing. This is the situation. You can pause and note this down. So here what happens, we will assume let the speed of car at A be x kilometers per hour, and the speed of car at B be y kilometers per hour. So from given conditions, what happens is, say we know that if they travel in the same direction, for same direction for 5 hours. Okay, this is the first situation, and the second situation is in different direction towards each other. Okay, in the same direction for 5 hours means it will be 5x minus 5y equal to 5x minus 5y is 5x minus 5y. This distance from here to here is 5x. This distance is 5y. So 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. The total distance between A and B is equal to 100. So in different directions towards each other, for 1 hour. Okay, so what happens? So in 1 hour it is x plus y equal to 100. So it is x plus y equal to 100. Now what happens is, let us solve the problem. Now let us see how to solve this problem. So in the first case we can simplify the whole x equation. First equation can be simplified. How can we simplify? This is x minus y equal to 20. So in the second equation is x plus y equal to 100. Now let us eliminate. We add both of them. So it is 2x is equal to 120. So x becomes 60. When x equal to 60, let me take this x plus y equal to 100. This is the second equation. From the second equation, I will put the value of x into the second equation. So what happens? This is 60 plus y equal to 100. Okay. So therefore, what happens? Y is equal to 100 minus 60. That is equal to 40. This is y. So therefore, speed of car at A is equal to 60 kilometers per hour, and speed of car at B equal to 40 kilometers per hour. So what are the speeds of the two cars? So speed of car at A is 60 kilometers per hour and speed of car at B is 40 kilometers per hour. you can pause the video and note the problem. So hope you have understood this problem. This is a very important problem and it requires a little bit of understanding. That's it. Problem is very easy. Okay students, let us start the next problem. The next problem is very simple. Very simple. Let us see. So area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. Okay. So we need to find the dimensions of the rectangle. If we increase the length of the rectangle by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, area increases by 67 square units. So what are we doing here? So let us assume we need to find the dimensions. What are the dimensions of a rectangle? For a rectangle we have length and breadth. So let length of the rectangle be x meters or x centimeter, x units, okay, x units, and its breadth and breadth of the rectangle be y units. See, when length is x and breadth is y, what is the area? So therefore area is equal to area of rectangle, area of original rectangle, area of rectangle is equal to x into y, length into breadth. Okay, so we need to find out the length and the breadth of rectangle. Now let us consider the situations. So the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 for the first case from given conditions. What happens? From the first case, the area gets reduced by 9, that is area is xy, right? Area is xy, that is equal to xy. Area reduces by 9 if the length is reduced by 5 and breadth is increased by 3 units. So if the length into breadth equal to area, we know that length into breadth equal to area. This is the formula. Okay, this is the formula. So if the length reduces by 5, so length is reduced by 5, so we have x minus 5 into breadth. Breadth in this case is increased by 3 units, so y plus 3 units. What happens? What happens is when the area reduces by 9 units, so xy minus 9 units. Okay, so now let us multiply this thing. So we have xy minus 5y plus 3x minus 15 equal to xy minus 9. See, xy appears on both sides, so you can cancel them off and then you can form the linear equation. So here it is 3x minus 5y equal to 15 minus 9. What is 15 minus 9? 15 minus 9 is 6. So 6. So we have the first equation ready. So this is the first equation. Now the second condition, whatever is given, if we increase the length by 2 units, again the length into breadth equal to area. Here what happens is when we increase the length by 3 units, and the breadth by 2 units, breadth is also increased by 2 units, what happens to the area? It also increases. Area increases by 67 square units. So xy plus 67. So now let us simplify this thing. This is xy, this is the second case. So xy plus 3y plus 2x equal to xy plus 67. Xy can be cancelled from either sides of the equation. So this is nothing else but 2x. Okay, I forgot to put something here. What is that? 3 to the 6. So plus 6. Okay, 2x plus 3y equal to 67 minus 6. 67 minus 6 is 61. So we have the second equation here. So let us solve this equations. So this is the first equation, this is the second equation. How can we do this? We can use either elimination, substitution or cross multiplication. Okay, we shall solve it by elimination method. So for elimination method, we will have to make the coefficients of x equal or y equal. Okay, let us make the coefficients of x equal. Let us make the coefficients of x equal. So equation 1 has to be multiplied by 2 to get 6x minus 10y equal to 6 2s are 12. Okay, I multiplied by 2. Now let us multiply the second equation by 3, and what we get here is 6x plus 9y equal to 183. Okay, so now let us subtract minus minus minus. So change the sign, this will get cancelled. So this is nothing else but 19y, and that is equal to 183 minus 12. 183, 3 minus 2 is 1, and 8 minus 1 is equal to 7, 100. So therefore y equal to 171 by 19, which is equal to 9. So y equal to 9. So therefore we have the value of y with us. Let us put the value of y in any one of the equation. Okay, so this is 3x minus, so we have equation from 1, what we have here is 3x minus 5y equal to 6. So instead of 3x minus 5 into 9 equal to 6. So it is 3x minus 9 5 the 45 equal to 6. So what we have 3x equal to 45 will go that side, it becomes 51. So x is equal to 17, x equal to 17 and y equal to 9. So therefore length equal to, length of rectangle is 17 units and breadth equal to 9 units. Okay, the length of the rectangle is 17 units and the breadth is 9 units. So that is our problem. Hope you have understood the problem correctly, or if you have not understood, or if you want any help from me, you can make the comment. Okay.